We are back with new developments in the auto workers' strike. Ford's biggest factory in the world shut down yesterday after 8,700 employees walked off the job.
Unlike previous walkouts, this one at its Kentucky truck plant was not announced ahead of time and came after Ford sent its latest proposal to the union.
NBC News correspondent Shaquille Brewster joins us now with the latest on this. Hi, Shaq. Always great to have you with us. So what happened during the latest round of bargaining that caused the union to call for a strike at this plant?
Well, clearly the union didn't hear what they wanted to hear in a meeting that occurred last night. It's important to underscore just how much of a surprise this strike was. We've gotten into a cadence here where usually there's a Facebook Live announced and then Sean Fain will announce where the new strikes. Essentially, after a deadline is passed, he'll announce what new plants will see strikes. Well, you saw them break that up this time around. Apparently, there was a meeting about 5:30 p.m. last night. Sean Fain was there. They demanded a new counter offer from Ford. When they didn't like what they heard and didn't get that counter offer, they announced a strike that was set to begin in less than an hour after that meeting. I want you to listen to a little bit of what Sean Fain said when he explained why he changed the strategy here.
Unfortunate that the company's put us in this position, but they made it happen. This is on them. They have to own it. You know, we've been doing things a certain way. Every Friday we've been doing Facebook Live updates to make announcements. So we had to choose to do things differently this way, and that's what we've done this time. So the good thing about this is a flexible option, so we had to make a decision. The companies aren't going to come to the table and take care of the membership's needs. Then we will react.
A source with Ford says this was all premeditated and saying that this is going to have some serious impacts. I want to put up a statement that we got from Ford where they essentially said that this closure of their largest plant in Kentucky, they say the decision to reject the record contract offer, which the UAW has publicly described as the best offer on the table, and strike the Kentucky truck plant, carries serious consequences for our workforce, suppliers, dealers, and commercial customers. Again, Ford saying that they have been meeting some of the demands including that wage increase, but clearly it's not what the union has been desiring.
Yeah, I mean, this Kentucky plant, the biggest when it comes to employment and revenue for Ford. What is the impact of this walkout going to be?
Yeah, this one looks like it can have a truly serious impact, and that's not to say that the other plant closures haven't had an impact, but this is the most profitable plant for Ford. They generate about $25 billion a year at this one plant. It produces some Super Duty trucks and large SUVs like the Ford Expedition and the Lincoln Navigator. We got an estimate from the Michigan Economic Group earlier this week showing that the impact of this strike so far against all three big automakers has been larger than the impact in 2019. This strike has so far cost $5.5 billion, and we can only expect that to grow now that Ford's most profitable plant has now been impacted.
What's next here? I mean, is there much movement coming from either side?
Yeah, you know, the interesting thing here is that we've been seeing some progress over the course of negotiations. We know that battery plants, for example, has been a sticking point. GM and sources with the UAW announcing that they have been making progress, and now some future battery plants are at least on the table in terms of including those in negotiations. But what's next is another Facebook Live. We should expect to hear from Sean Fain on Friday, going back to kind of that similar cadence that we've become familiar with, where he will have a Facebook Live as the UAW president. He will then announce potentially some additional strike actions. Again, when we talk about the sticking points, we know that wages have been a sticking point. We know that tiers have been a sticking point where you have workers getting paid different amounts and doing the same job. The gaps have been closing based on sources on both sides, but clearly they are not there yet. You see some of the other contract demands on your screen right now, including some same compensation and job security and restoring pensions and some retiree health benefits. They clearly have not closed that gap yet. This strike is now in its fourth week. It's having significant impact, and as you know, it's only expanding. Some nearly 40,000 workers at this point are on strike.
All right, Jack Brewster, thank you very much.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.